Hey everybody. Is it only Tuesday? Jeez Louise. Hope you're having a great start to your week. So I have a lighter week this week with my work, and I've been able to go to some fitness classes, which is a huge relief so I can get into the flow. And the title or the caption that I just put on this video is, I'm not saying that I'm being facetious. I mean, I don't want people to have to be in my joint pain group. And it makes me cringe, especially as a fitness professional, watching some of the things that happen in these group fitness classes. And I love group fitness classes because I grew up in a dance studio and I love to not have to think about what I'm going to do. However, now that I've been teaching myself for so long, the critic in me is pretty strong. So I usually hang out in the back because I most likely will end up doing something a little different from what the teacher is asking, even though that used to annoy me when I would teach. But anyway, there's some awesome fitness instructors out there, but I guess this is twofold. It's a PSA for all of those, and whether it's group fitness or whether you're working out on your own in the gym, form matters. And if you think you know what you're doing, great. If you want to double check, it's always a good idea to talk to a senior fitness professional at the gym. I mean, we all get our start somewhere, but maybe the 25-year-old doesn't have the best experience with joints and pain and how to keep them safe. This class that I went to yesterday was a high-intensity class, which was an hour, which shouldn't be, in my opinion, that shouldn't exist. If it's high intensity, it should be short. Squats and lunges for like 45 minutes. Squats and lunges over and over and over and over. And I haven't been working out that much, so I was like, I am not gonna be debilitatingly sore tomorrow for this class. I am not trying to prove anything to anybody. And I'm watching, I was the youngest person in class at 45. I mean, mostly 50s, 60s, some 70s. And the knees and the ankles and nobody has their glutes out. Nobody's using their glutes to stand up in a squat or a lunge. And the teacher, it took 40 minutes for her to say one thing about the form. And I'm like, she should be walking around this whole class, shifting people around. And so I have a Facebook group for healing joint pain naturally, and I've been really growing that group a lot in the past month. I'll put a link to that here in the comments for anybody who's interested. Basically, if you have joint pain and you want to get back to your activity, your group fitness class, if it's a smart one, hopefully, or your pickleball or your running, but you don't want to have surgery and medication and cortisone shots and all of that thing, that is the purpose of my group. And because it's been growing so rapidly and I've been having so many conversations with people with some gnarly joint pain and knee replacements, and someone who had a knee replacement and then 3 weeks later fell and broke her hip, and repeated replacements, bone on bone, all sorts of arthritis. I mean, it's a little intense having, the awareness of just all of the joint pain that is happening. And then I hear the people after class, talking about their issues, and they're like, well, I can still dance. And so, yeah. Two messages. One, love to have you in my group if that resonates with you. And then two, just make sure, just ask somebody that you respect, that you feel like knows what they're doing in the gym, if you're doing something correctly. Because seeing these ladies, 65 years old, repeatedly doing these lunges with their knees buckling, I'm like, oh, how many more years until she can't even walk? So enjoy your workout. Pay attention to your form. I love you all. Have a great day.